All right, should we just jump in?
I think so. Let's do it.
All right. Hello, everyone. We are Mac and Ham, and we post online videos on Instagram, and we have fun doing them. And we decided, why not sit around and chat with each other on Zoom? And, drink wine. And Shannon has a White Claw, but you can't see it because the northern lights are covering.
Yeah, I'm on. Alyssa, I'm on location right now.
Yes. Are you in Iceland? Is that what
I'm in Iceland. It's a weird thing where it's kind of like the Bermuda Triangle here, but for White Claw. So that's why you can't really see my beverage. Also because we're not technically sponsored by White Claw, so you heard and saw nothing.
Oh, well, I'm impressed. I'm very impressed.
And also, if there are any reps from White Claw out there, slide into our DMs.
Yeah, if you want to sponsor us, maybe we'll say yes. We have so many offers coming in, so it's
we've got
pretty crazy.
We've got a lot of offers, so we're really, really picky. But also, if you just want to, leave just a box of White Claw like in the alley outside of our apartment, that's fine too. Totally up to you. But slide into the DMs or just slide in.
Yeah, thank you, White Claw.
Thank you, White Claw. We're not sponsored.
Not sponsors.
We're not in any way affiliated with any White Claw.
Not yet. Do you want to see what I'm drinking? I am drinking tonight, and look how low the bottle is right now. Oh my God, it looks like the bottle's naked right now. Do you see how it blurs it out? Yes Way Rosé. And I walked into my liquor store and they were like, this is the whitest bitch I've ever seen. And they're not wrong. Well, hello, my name's Alyssa and this is Shannon. We live across the country and we make silly videos online. And we everything is like green screened and we somehow make it look like we are in the same room, and we haven't seen each other in like 3 years. And I mean, not 3 years. It's been less than that.
It's been a solid 2 years though. But to be clear, and people are like, you should meet in person, but we did meet in person.
Yes.
We went to school together. We went to acting school together because we are that type of asshole. And we did initially start doing sketches together in person. The first few sketches that we ever filmed were in person. I think we do some of our best work when we're together in person. But since COVID happened, I think we do pretty good with what we've got.
We wanted to make this time and just talk a little bit about the thing that controls our life most, which is anxiety. Would you say that, Shannon?
Sweet anxiety. I would absolutely say that.
Can you tell me what would you say are or were the most anxious moments of your week?
Okay. As you know, Alyssa, I started a new full-time job this week.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I am very happy. Everybody seems very nice. The work is interesting, which is great. But being new fucking sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks. And if you are an anxious person like myself and Alyssa, like I know you can certainly relate to that. You have a lot of very strong feelings surrounding that. Feelings of inadequacy, imposter syndrome is a big one. And just generally trying not to, right out of the gates, your first weekend in job, putting your foot in your fucking mouth.
Do you ever have like the fear, like whenever I'm that anxious, like socially, I will start, if it's really bad, I'll start just having these thoughts of like, I'll be in the meeting and I'll be like, what if I just stood up and screamed? and then they're just like, we have to fire her now. You know what I mean? So it's
I have those thoughts too. Or you're like, what if I just stood up and said the worst word that I can think of? Or like, what if I stood up and just took a shit on the table?
Yes. No, totally. And that's why, I don't know. I like when I go to the theater, if I don't have the aisle seat, I'll get like more anxious. And I worry that like I'll be at a Broadway show and people will be singing like a love ballad, and I'll just stand up and just like scream something like, I gotta get out. You know what I mean? And then it makes like the New York Times. So that's probably like, one of my worst fears.
They're like dark-haired hysterical woman enjoys final Cats performance.
I know. Yeah. So that's
top news today. Hysterical woman burns down historic theater.
Yeah. Screaming. Yeah.
I'd say maybe Alyssa, maybe we should call this cast hysterical if that doesn't already exist. And I kind of guarantee that it does exist.
But, yeah, it probably does. Yeah.
Or maybe like hysterics.
Oh, I like that too.
But I actually don't want to call it hysterical because I don't want people to know that we think we're funny.
Oh God, no, that would be terrible. I mean, oh God.
Yeah. Like, yes, we make comedy videos online.
Yeah.
Nobody can know that we think we're funny.
Yeah. Anyone that calls themselves hysterical
is humiliating.
That's not good. That is not good at all.
The day that we call ourselves hysterical, Alyssa,
I die.
We should really just be put out of our misery.
Yes, totally.
That's disgusting.
Do you ever have this? Okay, here's my. This is actually kind of nice. This is actually because me and Shannon both were like, I don't know, like what do we talk about if we like?
This is Alyssa. This is so intimate.
But this is intimate.
I've never felt closer to you.
And since we've been talking to ourselves, being like, okay, well maybe, or since we've talked to each other about like, okay, well what would we talk about? And we mentioned like most anxious moments of your week. I've been like more aware of them. And something today, okay, I took a cycling class and I knew the instructor's name. Okay, like I knew that her name is Rain. Very cycling instructor name, but I accept it. And you have to have a name like that in order to be a good instructor. I have
to ask though, was this at Soul Cycle?
No, this is at Crunch Fitness.
Oh, okay.
Sponsor us.
Yeah. We are not sponsored in any way by Crunch Fitness.
No.
Let's slide into our DMs if you're interested.
But yeah, so I knew her name is Rain, right? And I was leaving, and I was like, and I've met her before, and I was like, and I said to myself, I was like, her name's Rain. Just say like, goodbye, Rain. And I was just like, goodbye, Rain. Like do you ever question someone's name, even if you know it? Like, I feel like I do that even with Andrew, my own boyfriend.
That happens to me all the time. Happens to me all the time.
And it's the weirdest thing. And you know, I really respect people that can like know people's name and use people's names and like just have that presence about them. But the thing is it's like, I know people's name, but I don't use them because I'm afraid that I'm going to get them wrong. Even whenever it's like my own mom, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I completely understand. And it's very interesting because I also do that on the reg. Like, even if it's somebody that I've known for a while, like I panic. And then, you're like, okay, have a great day. You.
I know.
Okay, oh my God, have a great night, bestie. But it's funny, Alyssa, though, because from somebody who has a lot of social anxiety, I hate making people uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
That like causes me so much anxiety.
Yeah.
But I will let people call me the wrong name.
Yes.
For a very long time.
Yes.
Because I don't want to embarrass them.
Wait,
but okay. So my name is Shannon, like we said, but I was working with somebody for several hours, and I let her call me Ashley at least 7 times before correcting her. And when I finally corrected her, I felt so bad. Like literally, she had been calling me the wrong name for hours, but when I corrected her, I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. No, it's Shannon. I'm so sorry. Like, just because I hate embarrassing people, because
I know
it's the worst feeling.
I know. I feel the same way. You know, you wanted something. Okay. There are a couple, I work at a comedy club, and I'm a waitress though. I'm not on stage. I'm serving Long Island iced teas. I was doing some drinks, right? And there's a couple comics like I really respect. I think they're really cool, and I want them to like me. Like I want them to be my friends, right? And I was like making and I was like making some shots for them before I left because I was about to go home. And then they were like, they were like, you know what? Like Jewish people are always so cool. Like, thanks for the shots. Like, and they thought that I was Jewish. And instead of just being like, oh no, I'm not Jewish, I wanted these people to like me so bad. I was like, cool, thank you. And so these people, I hope to God, never like, I don't know. It's just my luck that like I like sort of kind of told them I was Jewish just for them to like me. They were like, Jewish people are always cool. And I was like, you're right.
You have to convert now.
I know. And this is like almost like a Seinfeld episode. Like, you know what I mean? And but like, why not just say, no, actually, you know what it is? It's the Catholic guilt. It's the Catholic guilt that doesn't let me tell them that I'm not Jewish.
But you know what though? Both are religions based heavily on guilt. So
it works. It's basically the same thing.
You don't have too far to go. Oh, Alyssa, I thought of another very anxious moment that happened.
Oh, please.
This week. Mm-hmm. This was yesterday. So the first week on the new job, this would be God, what is today? Thursday? This was day number 3 on the job. So we went to a work function, and then after all went out to like a company lunch. Mm-hmm. And so it was a sushi restaurant. So I'm a vegetarian, but I told them, and it's not a big deal. Okay, no, I did not eat any of the sushi. But
I was gonna say
no. That I will not do for likes, because it, you know, no shade to anyone who likes sushi, because people love sushi, but the thought of eating fish makes me want to vomit.
Shannon is a vegetarian.
Yes, with a very strong like meat and fish aversion. Mm. But there were edamame pods on the table. Uh-huh. And I had never eaten edamame before.
Oh no. Oh no.
And so I was like, okay, cool. Like everybody's doing this. I want to look busy, because there's nothing worse than like in a crowd full of people that you don't know, just looking kind of idle and just like looking around person to person, and then like being forced to like be like, oh, I'm not eating, nothing's in my mouth. How where do you live? Because that's the worst. And like my social anxiety goes wild when I'm just like sitting there, like waiting for other people to speak. Mm-hmm. But then I also like can't be the one to initiate conversation, because that's equally mortifying. So in order to look busy, I grab some edamame, but I don't know how to eat it. So I just whole. I put the whole pod in my mouth.
Oh, Shannon, no.
And then I didn't realize until after chewing it for several minutes. And I was like, this feels bad in my mouth. And then I look across the table.
No.
And then I see the correct way to eat it. And so then I just have to keep chewing and like watching everyone. And then when I think that everybody is like not looking at me, then I like grab a napkin and very quietly spit it out in the napkin.
Oh, Shannon, no. Oh, I feel that so much though. Wait, can I tell you something that I never told you before? And maybe you already knew. Please. So me and Shannon had a theater company with a couple other people back in like, I don't know, like 2017, 18, before the pandemic, before times. And I remember I had just met you and Jess.
Wait, Alyssa.
What?
Does this make everything that happened before COVID BC?
Yes.
Okay,
before Corona.
So this was 2 BC. Okay, continue.
Yeah. So I remember I was at Panera with you guys and I really wanted you guys to like me. And I was just like, I don't want to make an ass out of myself. And I had just started, you guys already knew each other, but I had just met you and I was like, okay, I want to be friends with these people. And I don't know why, but my anxiety was so bad one day. And I'll never forget, I got butternut squash soup. And I was really nervous about putting the spoon in my mouth. I was like, what if I forget where my mouth is and I just hit the side of my cheek and just soup goes everywhere. And then I look at you guys and I'm like, I'm leaving. And then I just leave. You know what I mean? So
we never see you again.
Right. But I remember sitting there just being in my head, being having a panic attack about I ordered soup and I'm not going to be able to put it in my fucking mouth. And then I think I made up some excuse. I mean, I know you guys don't remember this at all, but
Alyssa,
I think I was just
I don't remember.
No,
I know. At all.
I know I'm very good at hiding it after years and years and years of trying to hide it, as you are with your, edamame, spitting it into a napkin.
Oh God. Right? I hope that nobody saw that.
No one saw it.
I love you all. You all seem great. I hope you guys never watch this episode though. Who is the charlatan who doesn't know how to eat edamame?
I know. Go to hell. But yeah, I couldn't. I was so nervous about accidentally putting the spoon, not being able to you know what I mean? I was so nervous that I'd be and a couple times I was I got it in my mouth, but I was shaking. I was and then I finally got it in my mouth and it was fine. But then I think I made up some excuse being when I had a big breakfast, I'm really full, and I was not full. I was very hungry and wanted that butternut squash soup, but I just was too nervous.
I understand that though. I do understand that. But in that, honestly, in that moment, I wish that I wish that you had just fully missed your mouth with the spoon and then you had to fake an entire seizure.
You probably would never see me again though. I would
you would have missed your mouth, pretended to have a seizure, stood up, pulled your pants down, took a shit. You would have Heiled Hitler, and then you would have ran out of Panera screaming. And you know what? I understand that. Okay.
I know.
Okay. Not the Heil Hitler, guys, please do not cancel us.
Oh God. Yes. People are going to look into that.
As you have heard though, Alyssa is Jewish. So
I am Jewish and I'm not going to take it back ever. Also,
please don't cancel us, guys.
Yeah. Please.
There's literally nothing to cancel.
We're not even sponsored by White Claw yet. So
no, not yet.
And also, yes, Way Rosé. So.
And also Panera. After that, please sponsor us.
Yeah. The butternut squash is delicious. I wish I ate it. But Shannon, should we go into our next segment? We not that we have real segments, but we have some slight segments that we're trying. We're trying to figure out how this works.
Alyssa, why don't we gently ease into the next segment?
It's gonna gently slide in. Does it get louder when I get closer to the mic, Shannon?
I think
I'm just gonna gently slide in.
All right, that's nice. We're just going to gently ease right in.
So the first segment that we have, I'm gonna do our segment where we rate. We're gonna rate celebrities on how anxious they make us when we see them in the news. How anxious it makes us, because we're very anxious people.
Yes,
so,
yes. If you had not gathered that, I'm literally shitting my pants right now. I wear a diaper at all times. Please, nobody from work listen to this or watch it. And if you do, I'm so sorry, and I probably deserve whatever's coming.
That's who we need to get sponsored by. Is like Depends or whoever. I mean, whoever does the adult diaper. I don't know.
You know who needs to sponsor us? Fucking Xanax. Hit us up.
Yes, I feel like we would be great candidates for them to back us on.
I feel like if we were to summarize our brand as a whole, I would say we are Xanax meets Depends.
I love that. Mm-hmm. If we ever have to pitch a TV show, that's what I'm saying.
Mac and Ham, they're like Xanax meets adult diapers.
Yes. Yeah. I love that.
Alyssa, we should do an entire episode where we are just freely peeing into Depends.
When's the last time? Wait, I have to ask you a question.
Yes.
When's the last time you peed your pants?
I have a story.
Oh no. Was it recently?
This was as an adult woman.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm ready.
So all right, for everyone listening at home, the last time that I peed my pants, I think was probably just 4 years ago. So, okay. I think this is going to be a good cautionary tale, or just so this is about women's safety. Okay. It's not tragic or anything. It's maybe a little bit tragic. Okay. So the last time that I just fully pissed my pants as an adult woman, I was coming home very, very late. I lived in Brooklyn at the time, so I was taking the train home.
Oh no.
I think I was also very, very drunk, if I remember. And I think this was probably February in New York. So super, super cold. Lots of snow, lots of ice. And this was probably like 2 or 3 in the morning. And if you don't know, like the trains get kind of desolate at night. And they can be a little bit sketchy if you're a lady. So you kind of have to be like on your wares. You don't want to like let your guard down. Mm-hmm. So Alyssa, this was probably coming home from like drinking with you somewhere in the city, would be my guess. So I'm on the train. It's about an hour commute from like wherever we were in Manhattan to my apartment in Brooklyn. Mm-hmm. And so I'm on the train for like pretty much at least an hour, probably longer, because rant, but like the trains at night are a disaster and you have to wait forever. And it takes you like some crazy other routes. And you're like, this was a 45-minute journey and I've been on the train for 3 hours. So I think I was probably on the train for a long time. I had to pee for a very, very long time. This story is so rambly. I'm so sorry.
No. I love it.
We're sponsored by White Claw, everyone. Okay. Anyways, I'm very drunk. It's very, very late. I'm in, and just to like set the scene, like I'm in a train car for a very long time with just like 1 or 2 other kind of sketchy dudes. I'm in like a full long puffy coat, like you wear, in New York, because it gets super, super cold. And I've just had to pee for hours. And like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just sitting there. I have to pee. Like, I don't want to get off at the next stop, because it being, travel in Brooklyn late at night on a weekend, if you get off one train, another train isn't going to come for probably another hour.
Right. Yeah.
It's a nightmare sometimes. And so I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh my God, what am I going to do? I have to pee. It's gotten to the point where it's painful to hold it in.
Oh, no.
And so now like I'm sitting there, there's like sketchy guys. So I'm like, oh fuck, I don't want to get off the train, but like, I don't really want to stay on the train. Like, what do I do? I'm looking like, oh my God, I even considered just like stepping out of the train, just on the area right behind the train to just pee off of that. And I'm like, I can't do that because like, then I will absolutely like end up in the news as like woman, like peeing woman crushed by like moving train.
Right.
So I somehow
We've all been there.
Right. Of course. So I somehow made it like to my stop. I get off and I'm like, okay, it's like 2-3 in the morning. I could go squat behind a bush, but then there could be like a scary like man with a knife behind the bush, or like anybody passing by could be like, oh, like crazy drunk lady, I'm going to like kidnap her and take her to my dungeon, as they do.
Right.
But I mean, to be fair, like crazy shit happens.
Right. It does. Yeah.
So I'm like, okay. So I start walking home and I'm like, I can't hold it. I can't stop because I'm going to get attacked. So then the only thing to do, and I was like, okay, well, I'm almost home anyways. So what I should do is just pee my pants walking home.
I've done that too. I get it.
And so that's what I did. And I peed my pants walking home. Then right when I got home, immediately stripped it all off. I puked into a potted plant and then I went to sleep.
I get it. I think when I first moved to New York, when I was like 19, I think someone got me into like after I worked at a restaurant and they got me into a bar, and it was like the first time I was drunk, and I got on the subway, I went home, and then I the whole time I was like, I'm not going to pee my pants. And then I got in the elevator in my building, and while it was going up, I just was like, I'm just going to piss. And I just fully pissed and just puddled it. Like I puddled the elevator, and then I like ran back out drunk and wiped it up. And then I don't think anyone saw. But wait, can I tell you my most recent story?
You have a more recent story about pissing your pants?
Yes. And this happens to me every time that I get like the flu. If I am going to vomit, which I only really vomit like when I get like sick, right? Like sick, right?
Okay.
Not like drunk. I don't throw up as much when I get drunk. I just kind of like lock it in.
Let me tell you, Alyssa, and we can get into this after this story, but I have a very active history of drunk puking in a lot of places.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But let's touch on that after. Please tell me where you pissed your pants.
Well, like I threw up. Okay. Well, I had to do a commercial, and I was on the train. Well, oh God, it's such a long story, but I won't tell the whole thing. But basically I was doing a commercial, and I had to take a train to where they were doing this this commercial to get to their location. And, I'm getting a little notification that our meeting is going to be up in 10 minutes, but we'll just make a new one and then just mesh them together. Okay. So this is where I'll pick up. Okay. So, I woke up the day that I was supposed to be on shoot. I was in a commercial, and I had to, take a train at like 5 a.m. to get to the shoot of this commercial. And I woke up early, and I don't know about you, Shannon, but like when you wake up and you're sick, like sick, not drunk sick, but like, you're going to throw up sick. And I was like, fuck no, like I this is an important day. Like this can't happen. So I threw up, and I was like, God damn it. Like whatever, maybe it's like a one and done. It's fine. So I go to Penn Station, and I get on the train. And as soon as the train takes off, I am just like immediately, I'm like, I need to vomit. And I start vomiting like violently in the bathroom. And I'm calling my manager and I feel so bad. And I'm like, hey, I know that the shoot is going to be in a couple of hours, but like I can't stop vomiting. And like I vomit the whole way there. I get to Trenton, which is a station, and like I'm in the bathroom and I'm vomiting even more. And even like, but everyone, I don't know, like New York and train stations and in the New York area, no one's like, honey, are you okay? They're like, you're disgusting. Get out of here. Like no one has compassion.
To be honest, though,
I don't have any compassion.
It's like, in New York, that's just like a Tuesday.
Totally. But I am like sprawled out on the bathroom floor, just like vomiting and calling my manager. And they're like, just don't show up to the shoot because we don't want you vomiting there. And I'm like, okay. I get back on the train to New York and I'm vomiting the whole way back. And I finally I get back to New York. I try to hail a cab. No cabs pick me up. So I get back on the train to get to Queens. I get to Queens and the whole time back to Queens. Here's the point of the story, Shannon, is that the whole time back to Queens, I'm like, I have to pee so bad. It's crazy. And I finally get up to my apartment and I like vomit into the toilet. And when I tell you, like, I peed through my pants and it just went literally everywhere, like everywhere. So now I'm vomiting and I'm cleaning up while I'm vomiting. Like, I don't know, maybe this isn't a very exciting story to rehash, but like it was bad. It was so bad.
It's not so much exciting, but it is tragic.
It's tragic
because you were sick.
And you know what's even worse is that like I think that like going back to my anxiety, I think like my anxiety, I'm always nervous about like, okay, what if something happens the day up and I'm not going to be able to get to set and like all my dreams will be crushed, even though it's like just a commercial. You know, you're like, okay, like this is important to me and I'm going to learn my lines and I'm going to make sure that everything is good. And then waking up and you're sick and you're like, are you fucking kidding me? I don't know. So that was
I think you did the right thing though. I think the worst thing for your anxiety would be getting there and then like puking on the sound guy. The best, or actually the worst one that I feel really bad about. My social anxiety feels really bad about this one. But there was no other way because I don't do this anymore, but this was in my 20s in New York. And like, you know, we used to have like after parties for theater events and we would get drunk.
Oh God, where did you puke, Shannon?
Okay. But like when I puked, I think my body at this time thought that it was like do or die. Alyssa, I one time puked into my purse in the back of an Uber pool with somebody sitting next to me.
No!
And the worst part, Alyssa, is I tried to be so sly about it as if the person next to me didn't know exactly what was going on. I did not say, stop the car, pull over. I very silently puked into my bag and said nothing. And we continued the ride home.
What do you think that they were thinking?
I'm shocked that they didn't ask to get out, to be very frank.
Oh, Shannon.
I think I probably did do it quietly, but I think there probably was still some like little.
Oh no.
I still feel really bad about that because one, that is disgusting. And my drunk ass thought that I was being quiet.
But also, I get it. We've all been there.
I'm sure that I wasn't. So, you know, and also actually going back to anxiety, after that, I got really paranoid that my Uber rating was going to significantly drop and that they would and that they
did it
somehow. I don't think it did. I don't think, I mean, to be fair, New York, everyone is disgusting. So probably, again, they're like, oh, well, you know, it's Tuesday for you.
Yeah.
You know, but that did cross my mind. And, you know, if you're out there, either the Uber driver or the poor person who sat next to me, I sincerely apologize. It was, I wish I could say that it was like rock bottom and it was a low moment in my life. But to be very honest, I'm sure that I had like, you know, kind of a banging night before and I was just drunk off my tits.
I get it. We've all been there. There.
Yeah.
Shannon, should we read some mean comments?
Oh my God.
Yeah, you would like that?
Yeah, I'd like that. Now call me a bad girl.
You're a bad girl.
Because we can't accept compliments as very anxious people. We don't know how. So the only thing that, you know, we can accept is a mean comment.
Yeah. And that's okay. Yep. All right, Shannon, do you want to take it away?
I would love to. Thank you so much, Alyssa.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Should I read this dramatically?
Yes.
Okay.
And in post, I'll add music. So
okay,
it'll be very dramatic.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
I see the vision y'all millennial content creators have, but this hasn't been the case for years. So your audience doesn't resonate. No one cares anymore. Thank you.
Well done, Shannon. Well done.
Thank you so
beautiful.
much. So, yeah, the comment on this video, the video was, as the kids would put it, it was a little chuggy. It was a little millennial cringe.
Can you tell us what? Oh, yeah. Yes. So chuggy, what I just realized or what I just learned today was that chuggy means millennial cringe.
Yes. And I would also like to point out that this is a little ageist. This comment is a little ageist.
How dare you?
How dare you? I believe we did have followers that came to our defense who then doxed this person a little bit and found out that they are 21 years old.
A bunch of chuggies cornered him. And it was beautiful. So
bring on the chuggies. We love you, chuggies. We love you, chuggies.
But that was a good comment though. And I will add that whoever is a part of this, you know, meanest comments of the week, you will receive an Applebee's gift card. So congratulations to you.
Congratulations. We will not disclose how much is on the gift card.
No. Never.
You're going to have to go to Applebee's and find out. But congratulations.
Congratulations.
Top honor.
Yes. All right. So the next one, let's see if okay. All right. Here I'll do. Okay. You're going to defend this repetitive, tired joke we've seen over and over again for the past 10 years. Okay. Congratulations with your Applebee's. I think this is the same person. So they got two Applebee's gift cards.
Wow. This is unprecedented. Two Applebee's. We've never done this before, but congratulations. This has never happened before. You are the first to win two Applebee's gift cards in a row.
This is impressive.
Congratulations. You're 21-year-old ageist ass. Congratulations. Go. Oh, wow. You know what? You're just able to drink now. So I hope you go and I hope you get a fucking weak ass mudslide.
Yeah, idiot.
Because they don't even really put any booze in the drinks at Applebee's. So you're not even going to get a buzz. Fuck you.
Pathetic. All right, next.
Disgusting.
All right, here's this one. Ready? I think you're strange. Strange cute. Strange cute, strange cute. Yeah, you're cute. Welcome to the gaslight. See, this could be a compliment.
I think I'm actually not sure who. Alyssa, was this directed to you? I'm actually not sure who this was directed to.
I'm not sure. Maybe to both of us.
Maybe this was to both of us. So, okay, let's break this down. This person seems to be a little bit conflicted. But I would like to say that they ultimately ended up on cute, but after quite a long internal debate. So let's drink to that, because apparently we're a little fugly, but still fuckable.
Do you remember on TikTok? Do you remember this? This is the one comment that no, there's a couple comments. Do you ever have comments where you're like, oh, that's actually really mean? Oh, wait, can I tell you? Okay.
Yeah, of course.
This one time, someone said, they were like, these girls look like feet.
Okay. But here's the real question. Alyssa, whoever left this comment, it comes down to this.
Yes.
Whose feet?
The most beautiful person in the world's feet. That's all.
Listen.
Wait, can I tell you one more?
Please.
Okay, there's this one person that when we did our Ariana Grande video, they were talking about me and they were like, she looks like Ariana, and they put sparkly words and said grande. I was like, I get it. Shut up. Block him. But I was just like, I remember sitting in the pandemic being like already so defeated and just being like, to be honest though, I don't lose sleep over them, but it's more just like things where you're just like, okay,
it's
right.
There
that is.
It's I will say it is nice though, because for the most part, Alyssa, when we get a bad comment, it's directed at the both of us. And so I think it makes it a lot easier because you don't feel as singled out. But sometimes we do get the comments where you're like, oh, that is very specific. I remember.
No, totally.
Alyssa, I remember one on the Ariana Grande video too. That was definitely about me, because this comment goes something like, it's like, this gingerbird who thinks she looks like Ariana Grande.
Oh yeah, they called you a bird.
This gingerbird.
Wait, can I ask you a question? I never write mean comments. Like, who writes mean? I mean, I don't know. To be very clear, like, I don't get that upset about them, but more I just get confused. I'm like, I never have the time to sit there and be like, you're an idiot and you're ugly. Like, I mean, I don't know, whatever.
I think
just
because the internet has become such a place where anonymity is really kind of embraced, and it's
true.
The great thing about it, and part of the thing that I think makes it really problematic, is that I think a lot of people take out a lot of anger on randos.
Yeah, which I totally get.
But I'm with you. I don't really see the point. I know that you and me, Alyssa, when we're commenting as Mac and Ham, we really make a point to we can be kind of cheeky and kind of glib, but I absolutely do not see the point in getting mad at somebody and being nasty with them. But, in the few cases that we do it on a burner account.
Yeah, that's true. I know. It's just such an interesting thing, though. I mean, I can't even imagine the people that have I mean, we have some people that like us, but like people that have like real followings that are like I'm just like, God damn.
It gets really tricky, especially because I came across an account recently that the whole account was like this young mom who likes to post content of her very young toddler daughter.
Okay.
And so I think this is where this is maybe something we will not touch too deeply upon for fear of getting canceled. But this one account, like all of a sudden was getting so much hate because of the amount of saves that the daughter was getting on these videos. So like, okay, so then people were saying in the comments that like the FBI was involved because the videos of her young daughter were ending up on like porn sites and stuff.
Oh my God.
And like, I don't know if this is true. It seems like maybe it's not true.
Yeah, maybe.
Because I creep when I come across like drama like this. I have to go into it because it's fucking delicious. But like all the comments, like this person has millions of followers on this account that's just like cute videos of her daughter. But then like all of a sudden these millions of followers just like turned on her and they're like, look at the saves on her videos. Look at the saves. Like, that's not right. Like, I don't know.
Was it the blonde girl, the cute little blonde girl?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
I love that.
And we won't say who it is, but she's
it's very endearing and sweet. Yeah.
I think that even I've saved videos of her because I'm like, oh my God, this little girl is so
I have
cute.
a feeling that people, I mean, not to say that there's not some creeps out there, because there definitely are.
There absolutely are.
But I just feel like so often people are just like looking to be offended and like,
I think it gives people, I think being offended at stuff, and we've definitely encountered this with some of our videos too, which we have, if this makes it in the podcast, we have a series called the Overly Woke Girl series, which, okay, we haven't made one in a while just because the current
because people get so upset.
And I think they don't understand that it's truly a satire based on people that me and Delissa actually know.
Yeah.
But in the whole political climate right now, I don't want it to be confused about what me and Delissa stand for. So we haven't made them in a while.
True,
but
yeah.
Very much, I think we learned like through those videos, Alyssa, that people are really looking to be offended at the very smallest thing, because I think it gives them a feeling of validity and makes them makes them feel like they're maybe doing some good in the world by like standing up against some like big wrong, when it's like, we're just like fucking around.
And it bothers me sometimes because I'm like, I don't want people to think that I'm like a bad person and like, or, that I'm for the wrong thing, or like that I want to hurt people. I mean, all this is very, to me and you, it's like very obvious, but it's just like, you have these moments where you're like, oh my God, like I didn't mean to make people feel like I am targeting or bullying, you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's just interesting. It
is really interesting. And we haven't really had this experience with any other series except for this one. But I think we kind of knew that it was going to be divisive in that way. And that's kind of what made it fun. But
I'm not like surprised, but I'm just like, God.
The comments definitely cut though. And we have had, I don't know, maybe this is, if this makes it into the pod, let us know in the comments if we should bring back this series or not. I think maybe we should retire it for a bit.
I think so too. I don't want to make people angry.
Right. I mean, ultimately we just want to like make people go like, that's kind of funny.
And scroll to the next video. Yeah.
So if that's not what it's doing, like we're not here to like make some big like political statement about something. We're here just to like fucking give people a few gigs,
right. Gigs. No, totally. Speaking of mean comments, should we read our last one? Do you want to read the last one?
Yes. Yes.
I think this is the last one.
Okay, great. great. All right. When is the funny part? Was it edited out? Huh.
Thank you. Congratulations on your Applebee's gift card.
Thank you so much. You can expect to receive that card in 3 to fuck you business days. I hope you enjoy your boozeless mudslide, you piece of shit.
Yes.
Congratulations.
And whoever's still listening, thank you for listening to me. How drunk are you, Shannon? I drank almost a whole bottle of rosé. So
I am not that drunk. I could be a little drunker, I think. So I'm gonna slam a few.
Do you think I'm too drunk?
I actually didn't know you were drunk at all.
Oh, okay, good.
Now I do. You're disgusting.
I know. I'm sorry. All right. Should we move on to our next segment of how anxious does this celebrity make you? Are you ready?
I would love that.
Okay. Here we go. All right. Let me just crack my neck.
All right. We're gonna take a quick crack break.
Crack break. All right, here we go. Can you see that?
I see it. I really see it. I see it.
So the first one is Joe Biden. If you guys didn't know who Joe Biden is, it is the president of the United States.
If you do not know who Joe Biden is, I suggest you get the fuck off of this stream and go. Just literally type anything into Google. Please do yourself a favor.
but how Joe Biden makes me very anxious. Probably I would give him a level. I would say are you okay, Shannon?
Oh my God. He makes me so nervous that I apparently almost died.
Well, but he gives me a level 9.5 anxiety just because I'm afraid he's gonna fall off a bike, I'm here's the thing is that I think Joe Biden, young Joe Biden was sexy. I don't know if you guys do that.
If
he's a sexy man.
I would fuck a young Joe Biden.
I would definitely. Yes, totally. So I'm all for young Joe Biden. We got the Obama Biden, who I think is you got the memes at the end there. Remember the memes and you got just Joe Biden. He's a good guy. He's an all-American guy. He's got his wife. But then you got Joe Biden, current Joe Biden. And that's where I get a little bit nervous. I get a little anxious. He's not able to get off a bike and he's, forgetting that did you see the video? He was handshaking a bunch of different people and he forgot that he was handshaking. And then he went to handshake them again. They just handshaked him. And then he just was they forgot. He made a gesture being they forgot, but it's no, dude, you forgot. So it's very, very complicated. I have a lot of emotions because, I want him to be well, but he's not well. It's not his fault that he's not well, but it's a lot of emotions.
Alyssa, he makes me very anxious too. It makes me very anxious as well.
Yes.
It unfortunately, not to be, ageist, but
no,
it has a lot to do with his age and his supposed he seems a little senile. We all saw the incident with him trying to walk up the stairs.
Yes.
I'm worried that he's gonna slip a disc, break a hip, and I don't know. Oh my God, when he got COVID.
Yeah, that was scary. Do you think he's happy to finally be president? Because I know that...
To be very honest, Alyssa, I don't think that anybody is happy to be president. I think the idea of being president is very appealing to a lot of people. But Alyssa, I think it's very telling that the second somebody new takes office, not necessarily him because he's already so fucking old, but the second that somebody new takes office, their hair turns white.
I know, right?
overnight.
It's like they painted on the first day.
And here's my theory, Alyssa. I think it's the UFO secrets. I think it turns their hair white. There's something, Alyssa, there's something terrible that we don't know about the UFOs.
Most likely, yes. Every now and then they'll like drop another hint. Lately, I don't know why.
When are they? Come on, guys. When are we doing the UFO drop? Like for real? When are we doing it? Drop it like the next Beyonce. Like
I know they'll do it at Coachella.
I think I cannot wait. Or it's actually finally revealed in Beyonce's next part.
I know, in Act 2. Apparently her album is in 3 acts from what I've heard.
It's in 3 acts, and I think we're gonna get some government secrets in the
by the 3rd act for sure.
We're gonna get a lot of redacted documents coming to us in like in the form of beautiful ballad.
Should we here, I'm gonna for Zoom time's sake, just because we are on a Zoom time crunch, because Zoom only allows us 40 minutes per video, which is really annoying because I'm already paying for HBO Max. I can't pay for Zoom Premium.
I understand.
But maybe I will. I don't know. Okay, so the next.
Wait. Okay, Alyssa. Yeah. Okay, I think we should also end each celebrity segment here with, would you still fuck them knowing how anxious they make you?
Absolutely, yes. Joe Biden?
I'm going to say yes to Joe Biden. And I'm going to say yes to current Joe Biden because I think his teeth are dentures. And I think once he pops those puppies out, he's going to do some miracles.
I think so too. I was thinking the same thing. Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. Let's move on to the next celeb with that.
Oh, perfect. All right. So the next celebrity that we have is... Can you hear that? It's not, my computer's not letting me. Okay, here we go.
Wonderful.
Here we go.
Maybe Daddy Joe is the only one that we have.
Oh, come on. Leah Michelle.
You know, Alyssa, she makes me very, very nervous. Honestly, on a scale of 1 to 10, my anxiety is at a 12.
Okay, here's the thing is that back in high school when I was bullied, back in like middle school, high school, she was definitely one of those kids in the back of the bus bullying me. You know what I mean? Not for real, but like she's that breed. Like she bullies you.
Girl
belittles you.
Yeah, girl is problematic. You hear the worst stories about how she is on set too.
And whenever she sings too. Whenever she sings,
it's full of like aggression. It's full of rage.
Well, no, but she closes her eyes. She'll be like, oh my God. Like she'll close her eyes like really dramatically, and she'll be like,
ew.
And I like the way she closes her eyes when she sings.
Do you think when she sings like that? Do you think she's also like just steadily releasing like a little bit of pee too? I think she must be.
I think so. Did you watch Glee back in the day?
I did. I was never like a Glee head, but I did. Sometimes like I go back and forth from like your face to her face. And like, I actually like my vagina like clenches a little bit when I look back at her face.
Well, but the thing I've heard, I mean, I don't know them off the top of my head, but like there are a lot of stories about her that like she was not very nice to people.
She's a little bit racist too.
Yeah.
Okay, Alyssa. I think while we have her up here though, one thing that also gives me a lot of anxiety with her, because we need to address whether this rumor is true. So for those of you who have not heard this rumor, every few years on social media, there is a rumor that resurfaces that Leah Michelle is illiterate.
Oh, that she can't read?
That she ccannot read. And if you look this up on TikTok, there are a lot of videos. that give
read.
Okay.
I think she's very mean, but she probably can read.
There are some videos that have, I will say shaky, but offer some very shaky proof. Like the videos will be like, yes, she always has her assistant transcribe everything to her. And
really?
I mean, supposedly. And,
I know, but like,
and these videos will go on to say, and in her published book, it's mostly pictures and recipes. Okay, guys, in the comments, can she read?
Yeah, can Leah Michelle
Can she read? I'm not sure.
I don't know either.
I'm gonna say on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being very likely that she can read, 1 being not likely that she can. I'm gonna put this rumor at a 2.
Here's my hot take on this is that I think that she can read. I think that she started that.
I think she can read. I think she chooses not to.
I think
you think she started this rumor?
Yes, so that people don't talk about how she's racist. Oh. She's like, if they don't think that I can read, then it'll
because racist people famously are all very, very literate.
Yes, quite. Yes.
Okay,
yeah.
So
I mean, I don't know her, but it sounds like she's been kind of mean to people, so she makes me anxious.
So, scale of 1 to 10, would we, or not scale of 1 to 10? All right, Alyssa, would we fuck her? I would not.
I wouldn't. I feel like she would call me fat and yell at me. So I'm gonna not.
Yeah,
I think she would. Fuck Leah Michelle.
I think she would call me bad in bed and then probably slap me a little bit too hard. So. And call me a dirty Irishman or something.
Yes, yeah. She totally has that. Yeah.
She would call me a bog person. All right, so let's move on.
All right, so our last celebrity is Pete Davidson.
Oh, Petey boy.
Do you think Pete Davidson's hot? He's hot. Come on. He's hot.
I'm conflicted because I think he's like falls into the category of like ugly hot.
No, like I think that
I don't find him conventionally attractive. I think maybe Alyssa, in maybe one of his earlier forms he would have been, but like there's something about him now that I think it's the teeth, Alyssa. I think he looked much better with his original kind of just like weird looking teeth.
I know. I think I like his personality though. He seems like
what is his personality, Alyssa?
He's silly. Like he's the guy on SNL. I don't think he's on SNL anymore, but he's kind of like the same way that like Norm Macdonald was on SNL, where he was just kind of like, hey, I'm a dude on this TV show. Like he has that same vibe, which I kind of like.
I'm not doing anything. I'm drunk right now.
Oh, I mean, I like him. I think he seems like a cool guy. Does he give you anxiety? Kanye gives me more anxiety with honestly, like his death threats.
I mean, I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, Pete gives me level 7 anxiety.
Really?
And Kanye's at a full 10 though.
Yeah, Kanye's a full 10 for me. And Pete Davidson's maybe like at a 4. I know he has like borderline, which makes me a little hesitant. So he'll give it a 4. You know?
Yeah. But yeah, Kanye is full 10. Visionary as he is, say what you want. Like, feel free to like love his music because he's, it's hard to deny.
Totally,
like, some of Kanye's, especially like earlier music, in my personal opinion.
But Kanye is so but, great.
Bro, you like Kanye, like, dude, you unhinged.
Yeah.
Like, I think if you have to look at any other moment, like, you have to look at him on like the Kardashians' private island with the hologram of her dead father that he programmed to say, "What a genius Kanye is." Weird move, dude. Weird move.
This video on YouTube is called "Highly Attractive Women Become More Attractive Instantly." You ready, Shannon?
That's a big promise to
I know. We're here to learn, though.
Are we talking instantly? I am in. Play this bad boy.
All right, ready?
All right, we're already starting out with a very skin tight dress and a lot of cleavage. So I take it. Okay, to be more sexy, are we starting from this template of this like very curvaceous like?
Yes.
Okay. So
we have to learn.
We're already at a disadvantage, but I would like to see what she has to say.
Yeah, I'm never gonna look like that. But that's okay. I'm fine with that because I like to drink rosé and I like to order pizza. If I didn't get to order pizza every now and then, I don't think that there is a reason to live.
Just end it all at that point. Just end it all.
That's what I think. All right. So highly attractive women become more attractive instantly with a little sparkle next to it. But I want to make sure I don't judge this woman. You know, I don't want to be mean, but I also... I'm going to let it play. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
We'll give her the benefit of the doubt.
We'll give yeah, totally. Okay, here we go.
My beautiful darlings, welcome back to my channel. I hope
she called us beautiful darlings. I'm just going to give her the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt.
Maybe it's not. Maybe she's just trying to build us up right at the beginning so that we go, "Oh, you're right. I am a beautiful darling." I can't wait to hear what else you have to say.
I agree. Okay. Let's see what she says.
You know what? Strong start, Alyssa. Strong start.
For watching. Today we're going to talk about
Wait, something happened. Oh, she changed her hair.
To my channel. I hope you're having an amazing day and thank you for watching. Today we're going to talk about 7 habits.
Whoa, what was that cut again? She literally, okay, guys, she cut the video and then the only thing that changed is she put one side of her hair behind her shoulder. That it's almost as if like it's almost as if her like 90-day fiance husband was like, wait, you look disgusting. Let me brush your hair behind your back. Yeah. And then he's like, yes. Now we can see your cleavage more clearly. All right, my beautiful darling, continue.
Okay.
As if that's okay. I'm sorry. As if that's a valid reason to be like, wait, stop everything. Stop. Like, what is going on? Are we supposed to be, like the only thing that she had going for her in this video was her very sharp collarbone. And if we can't see that, we do not believe her.
She does have a sharp collarbone though.
She does. But now
I'm jealous of that.
Now that I see that, I feel like I respect her more.
I agree. Let's see what she has to say.
Yeah, let's see.
Instantly more attractive. There are some habits that are proven.
Oh, her hair changed again.
It cut again. Her 90-day fiance, Carl, who is behind the camera, said, wait. But now that we've cut at this earlier spot and exposed one side of your beautiful, very sharp collarbone, they're going to be like, oh, well, the other side must not be as good. We need to cut and then pull back the other side. So then we go, oh, wow, she has not one, but two very beautiful, very thin, very sharp collarbones.
They both match.
They match. She's symmetrical. And so now I really want to hear what she has to say.
Absolutely. Yes.
Scientifically, that can increase your attractiveness.
What did we just cut to like a boudoir shot of her and Carl?
I don't know. I can't tell who all these people are.
Okay, I'm not sure if we're cutting to stock footage.
Well, that's her.
Or if that's her.
Yeah, that's definitely her.
Okay, so it looks like to begin, we have to have a very wealthy husband who's going to be willing to take footage of us in Paris.
I'll do that for you, Shannon.
Oh my God, I would do that for you too. we've already
earrings. Oh my God, they're so gorgeous. They're like Christian Dior 1960s earrings.
Bitch, those are from Forever 21.
I really recommend like really vintage.
She's acting like she didn't get her dress at fucking Shein. Like,
I mean, she looks good at it though.
Yeah, but when you have like tits that expensive, you're gonna look good in everything.
She says have intellectual interest.
Oh, does she? Does she? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm getting too hot, Alyssa.
Wait, we gotta hear what she says. Intellectual interest.
It's important. Taking care of ourselves is important. I invite you to see my video on how to look good every day, because that just have an impact. Your presentation, our physical appearance is a true power as women.
Okay.
But there's something else, something deeper than that.
Okay.
Intellectual interest. Wow. What does that mean? It's when you give your full attentive attention to someone and you are a true listener, which is a very high feminine quality. When you're curious about a subject, when you're curious about what the other person has to say. Great conversation are stimulated by interest. So, if you're not interested in what the other person has to say.
So what I'm getting from this, and I assume this pertains, no offense to her, but I assume this pertains how to be more attractive to men.
Right.
Not to judge her on her appearance, but I'm gonna judge her on her appearance a little bit. So what I'm getting, and Alyssa, correct me if I'm wrong, what I'm getting from this is that she wants us to shut the fuck up. I feel like what I've been doing so wrong is I've just been like gabbing too much. She's talking about like intensity, but from what I'm saying, she wants more of like a quiet, like smoldering intensity.
Yeah, like let the man talk and then be like, oh
yeah, let the man talk and then go, oh, you're right. You know what, Alyssa, I'm almost scared to say this, but after watching that video, my anxiety is cured.
My anxiety is cured too.
Oh my God.
So, I mean, this has been very fun. And I mean, maybe we should just take one last sip of our rosé and our White Claw. And yeah, and I mean, I feel good. I feel like through all this alcohol and through these videos and looking at a picture of Joe Biden, I feel less anxious.
I think Joe Biden cured my anxiety.
I think you did too. But on that note, thank you guys for listening to this very new wonky episode.
Thank you so much, and thank you to our sponsors, White Claw.
Yes.
Say Yes Rosé. Depends. Adult diapers.
Absolutely.
And of course, Zoom Premium.
Yes, Zoom Premium.
And of course, your local Applebee's.
Yes, thank you so much, Applebee's.
Applebee's, just preface, you're going to be getting a lot of very angry customers.
They will bully you.
So please tell them to fuck right off.
Absolutely. Now, the last thing that I want to say is in future episodes, if we can, we would like to read some stories that you guys send us, particularly about your anxiety and your most anxious moments of the week. And
yes. Or do you have a coworker who said something that you can't stop thinking about? Have you ever cried in a Target?
Yes.
Have you ever puked somewhere terrible? We would love to hear about it, and about the spiraling thoughts that go through your head every day and make you want to end it all, because we have those too.
Tell us about the last time you peed your pants.
I would love to hear that.
For us, it's been too recent. So on that note, you can either DM us on our Instagram, or you can email us at macand, spelled out AND, ham.comedy@gmail.com. and we will read your stories online. But thank you guys so much for watching. We really appreciate it, and we're learning as we go. So thank you for bearing with us. I hope you feel more sexy. I know we do. And
please be nice, because if you are not, you might get an Applebee's gift card.
Yeah. And in that case, congratulations.
Congratulations, and good night.
Good night.